So, welcome back. Just give us a minute or two before referee and master of ceremonies Dean Donahue gets us underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming down to Hughes in Blackpool. We've got a great match in prospect tonight. Kyle Brown versus Lee Anderson in a race to 25. We're going to introduce the players. Please, can I ask you to be respectful when the players are at the table, especially. Banter's obviously great, adds to the atmosphere, but when the players are down on the shot, just make sure we're nice and quiet, please. Thank you. So we're going to introduce the challenger first of all. He's come down from Cumbria. Kyle Brown. Round of applause for Kyle. And the home player is Asbo Lee Anderson. Round of applause for Lee, please.
So, here we go. Like a fool, I didn't switch the camera over. My apologies. It's because I was too busy looking at the picture on the camera rather than the screen. So, both players just lagging. It's a little bit tight, this. Even the referee can't pick a winner. Just give it to Lee. So it's Lee to break. So I'm sure I'll get a bit of ribbing later for not having the camera on the players coming in. Good evening, everybody. If you don't mind, those of you that are tuned in watching on Facebook, just click that little share button bottom left hand side. Let's get one or two watching this. This is going to be a belter. So Lee to break. It's been off the table. Certainly on the Money Match scene for quite a while now. And if you could hear the sound before while the players were coming to the table, you would be forgiven. I'm thinking Kyle was the home team player. He's fetched quite a bit of support with him today. Still quite a few more to come, he said. It's a nice shot from Lee. He has put a bit of time in, as I'm sure Kyle will have for this match. But as I said before, he has, apart from County, I think last season, maybe the season before, he has been off the money match scene, certainly for 2 or 3 years. Kyle's on the back of, I think, 3 good wins down here at Q Sports Lounge against Craig Day, Jason Hill. I think it was Danny Thompson as well. So it won't be easy for either player here. They're going to have to work for it. This is a tiny little break here so far from Lee. He's taking his time. Making sure. We are live on YouTube as well. Anybody that wants to watch it on the smart TVs, just search Tsunami Streaming on YouTube. That's not perfect. Looking very cool, calm is late. You wouldn't expect anything less, really. Nice finish. The cheering starts. Referee Dean Donahue, who set up this Kings of the North Money Match Days. I'm sure in months to come we'll have quite a few games coming your way. So, after that breaking dish from Lee in the first frame, Kyle to put his mark in this match, and he's come up dry there. I will try and keep a record. Oops, a daisy. Get it right. I will try and keep a record of the breaking dishes, as you can see. The bottom score. Take care of that. We'll try and get somebody on commentary as well in a bit. Most of the usual suspects have brought the missuses with them, so just asking one of them now. Brett Noble is fetching his missus, but he's got no chance. More than his life's worth. So, once again, Lee Anderson is in with a great chance here in this frame. Black does look like it goes into the centre pocket. Yeah, Nigel. I don't know about a slim Tom Cousins, but as for winning it easy, Kyle's no slouch. Lee will have to work hard to win this, that's for sure, but that's another return dish from Lee Anderson. So Kyle, so far, has had one shot, and that's the break. I must say, it is nice to players are racking the balls up as well. Thought the referee be doing it. As long as both players are in agreement, I suppose it makes not much difference. But I was going to say it's nice to see Lee back. Certainly playing big games like this. One of Kyle's supporters shouting out, "Come on, Kyle!" But there's not a lot he can do when your opponent's in this mood. He's had one shot so far, Kyle, like I said, and that was his break. Lee's took two really nice finishes out. Straight down the middle of the white. Absolutely annihilated the balls. And he's given himself another great chance here. Yes, Graham, it is Dino reffing. Although if the players are racking their own balls up, he's not got too much to do. I didn't see what happened there. I was just looking to one side. I presume Lee caught something. He got back up more or less straight away. Caught the, I think he caught the yellow as he was bridging over. And sportsman he is. He held his hand up straight away. I don't think the referee saw it either. So fair play to Lee, and it's Kyle's chance here to put his stamp on this match. He's not too happy about that though. And you wouldn't be, would you? Just over it slightly. Those of you that are tuned in, if you don't mind just clicking that little share button, bottom left hand side. Much appreciated. Nice to see Russ has tuned in. He's probably back in Preston now. On the back of his young lad Harry's win earlier on. Oh dear. Unless it plants. Well, I think it will do anyway, even if it's not a cert plant. There's a nice little bit of a gap there between the two balls. You can also see the one on the right hand rail as well, so that back doubles. Just sneaked in. Again, if it's not a cert plant, it's got the plant to the middle, it can be made. Yeah, he played well. I did say a few times that Russ, he's still tending to rush a little bit. That's his game, I know that. But it'd be nice to see him if he could just take his time a little bit more when it comes to crunch balls. But yeah, he played very well. Played very well. And the clearance in the next to last frame, up until missing the black, was absolutely beautiful. Just a shame he just couldn't finish it in one go. But again, I think that was down to just rushing slightly. But he's got something to work on there, and I'm sure we'll see him back here very, very soon. Now then, what's he left himself? Again, it's fighting here is Kyle. Not getting the best positions. He's not making it easy for himself. He's got to be careful, especially when you're playing somebody the calibre of Lee Anderson. One miss and the frame is more or less over. So he's going to have to leave this pretty safe if he can. Probably just bump this yellow out, leave the white. Top of the black, but even then he's going to be leaving Lee. And he's the opener, so there's not a lot he can do here. He could maybe double the yellow into the top left. If he gets the bag, he's okay. Well, he's gone for the top right. And he's bounced too much. So let's give Lee a chance now. I think the top left was the shot for me, because you get through that gap, you're not going to catch that knuckle. And if it doesn't go, even if the one nearest to the pocket had gone, down the rail may well not have gone anyway. So I think he chose the wrong pocket there myself, but he's seen out there playing, not me. side on that ball there, just to whiz the white across. Just let me know what the pictures are like, what I'm looking at. It seems to be just flickering a little bit. If it does, there's not that many watching on YouTube. I will turn YouTube off. It will all be down to the internet. We're back here again tomorrow. Earlier on, there's a over 50s knockout. I'll be back about 6 o'clock tomorrow evening for the FY Pool Challenge, Straight Pool Challenge. It's the finals night, so that will be live streamed. So, bit of a cheer from Kyle's supporters there. Lee going off. You wouldn't have thought it from that angle though. But chance for Kyle. That's okay. Could have possibly done a little bit more with the white there. So now he's going to have to come bottom, back up from in the middle, and then back down for the black. But he's played that well. Nice shot. Yeah, cheers, James. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Oh, he's missed it. Whoa. The banter's starting already. Lee comes to the table, looks at Kyle's followers and says, wow. It's your birthday, son. That certainly wasn't expected. Kyle doesn't normally miss them. But is that a sign of things to come? Is he nervous? I wouldn't have thought so. Good evening, Alan. Could very well hurt that. You get a chance and a gift to win a frame like that. You can't be taking them. You can't just be gifting it back straight away. So can't really see everybody that's in. There's only a few of them in that far corner there, but there's quite a few down the sides. Very, very busy. Here we go, frame 4. Kyle Brown breaks, he gets one. But it's not a tidy table, this. Yeah, and sometimes I suppose, you know, I don't know, when you've got a big crowd, a lot of your mates that have come a long way. It is an hour away, is Barrow-in-Furness. And they've come a long way to support you. It can maybe affect you a little bit more than what you may think. Some of you guys tuning in that played money matches before will know better than I do, but you play for your mates' money as well, it's not just yours. think a lot of these have also come for a night out as well, even in January. It's a bit lively uptown. Yes, Scott, cheers Kevin. It is in Blackpool, Q's Sports Lounge. So, Lee once again back in amongst them. Have a good look at this, Lee. It's well, he's in the way. He's FHQ awkward, which is well, he's a little bit worried, I think. Just want to lose the white. He's okay though. He managed to be able to drag that more than enough. It's all about these two reds just below the black spot. He's looking to see if the top one of the two does go into the centre pocket. I think he's going to need a good angle on it if it does, because he's going to need to flick the red just next to the yellow, which is why he's not gone for it yet. If Lee can cue this, you might even see him having a go at this, trying to disturb them two reds. It depends how awkward it is for him to cue it. He's digging in. He's had a bash. He's flicked him. He's unlucky. Great effort. Well, foul. Bit of a stab at that, and there's a bit of close-up action there for you. Yeah, Connor, I think he did try and develop the black. He just ended up leaving it on the bottom cushion, which made it more difficult. But he's got a chance here. I'll tell you what, dicing with death there. He's took a big deep breath there as well, himself. The yellow does go to the right of the two reds, as we can see. Well, he caught the other yellow, still managed to get it. Is he coming off? Yeah, he's got plenty. That's nice. Yeah, I get what you mean, Connor. Yeah, I do. I think maybe just a little bit of early nerves creeping in. But when you've got backing like that behind you, you can hear the roar and the cheers there. I'm sure he'll settle down very, very soon. He had another good win not so long ago as well, I think, Kyle, against, was it against Russ Lofthouse at the Red River Club? But you can see that being a hard place to go to. Very intimidating, small little club. I mean, this is not the biggest in the world, but I have been to the Red River a few times. Another crunching break. What's he left? Oh, again. Either suit, the old gold, they've all got pockets. So it's all about personal preference here. So the first two frames, Lee broke and dished, Kyle broke and Lee dished. Both 3-4 minute frames. We've had 2 10-minute frames since. Really slowed down. The black is the problem ball. Lee will probably look to nudge it out. He may well even try and do it now. It's got the angle. just enough. He's got the red to the middle. He can play the white off the top cushion. I don't think he can just drop it in and hold it. He may well be able to. If he can't, he'll drop the white off the top cushion. Just come back down. If it's straight enough, this, you can just drop this in. More or less perfect. Doesn't matter if it's a little bit high. What he's decided. Well, maybe he's just chucking a moody in there. Thought he decided to play the one in the middle. I think he is doing. Cutting this back. Somebody's dropping the drink. See everybody tuning in now. Good to see the fly back again. Yeah, he's played it okay, Kieran. I just thought from where I was, it just looked like there was too much angle on it. And with the other two being top side of the table, I just thought the other way was the way to go. But you know best. What do I know? Yeah, he stuck his trainers off his. I didn't notice that. He's playing in his socks. I mean, we do have carpets here in Blackpool, so that's probably why. Does he? I never noticed before. And he's played on the Northern Tour all last season. Never noticed him doing it once. He may well have done. I'll have to look back at some of the videos now. Now then. Possibly pull the white back here. He could just drop it in. Looking like he's pulling it back. Won't go too far though, cutting it back. I think he's got. It is tight, this though. It's very tight. Can't really tell that well, but it is tight. Yeah, we can see. Played it well. So 4-1. Lee Anderson. Yeah, you're right, Colin. No point watching Chelsea. Getting beat 2-0. I'm streaming live to YouTube as well as Facebook. You want to watch it on there on your smart TVs? Oh, another dry break from Kyle. He seems nice and relaxed there, smiling away. Must be just something one of the Cumbria boys have said. All down the to his right. Or to his left, should I say. To our right. I'm surprised actually because where Kyle sat, it's Blackpool contingent. Lee sat amongst all the Cumbria lads. Bit strange. Well, I would do, but I don't know where he's gone. He's disappeared, hasn't he? It's a nice shot from Kyle and avoided the enough as well. So he's given himself a right chance here. That's a nice shot. Just run this through, bump into the yellow. That's all he's got to do. Oh, not like that though. Not like that. He wanted to bump into that pretty thick. Oh dear. Yes, Owen. Yes, it is. I'm surprised you know what one looks like. Well, it's a great hit, but what's he left? I tell you what, he couldn't have left it any better, really. I mean, I know Lee's got a relatively easy one down to the bottom left-hand corner pocket. He's only got to just drop it in dead weight. Although it is an inch or so away from the pocket. He'll be happy he's got a chance at this, and he's not going to be leaving too much as well if he does miss it. Played it well. I think the only thing on is possibly the one along the bottom rail. Neither of those go to the middle pocket, as we can see. And he will have a go at this, Lee. He won't be looking to play safe, obviously, because of the red being in a reasonably safe position. Just got to make sure the pot here is almost certainly going to be on one after this, if he pots it. Always a bit tricky where the white was. I think it would have been a little bit easier if the yellow had been on the rail. But as I said before, he's left Kyle nothing to go at yet. 4-ball snookered. Best he can hope for is to hit it and land on it. And even then, with the yellow over the pocket, there's a plant on. At worst for Lee. He's caught it thin. I think that's frame over. Still people drifting in, locals, a few at a time. Pretty busy now. Reminder to everybody, certainly the locals as well, over 50. There's a over 50s comp here tomorrow, starting soon after about 11:30, and then tomorrow night's the final of the FY Pool Challenge, Straight Pool Challenge. That'll be starting around about 7 o'clock. And that will be streamed as well. So tune in tomorrow night. Should be a bit of fun as well. Lee looking to make this 5-1. It is. Another crunching break, but nothing for it. See it. Yeah, I'll be nabbing your phone as well. Well, when I say I'll be nabbing your phone, I'll be stopping you from commenting, Anthony. Any more of that? It's just a little bit awkward this now for Kyle. He can't, if he takes the one to the bottom left, bottom right, he can't hold the white. Yellow doesn't go to this bottom left. He's gone the scenic route. What's he left? He's got a shot on it. It's a great shot. So welcome back, everybody. Well, some of you. Do apologise for that. Don't know why that went off. YouTube's fine. Hopefully we get everybody back. Strange happenings with you with Facebook. So those of you that was watching before, Kyle did finish that frame off, and he's about to take the next as well. Slight angle on this, so he may well just try and stun his white across to the right hand side of the black here. So the black into the top left. All depends how straight he is. He's looking at just the way he's queuing now, he's looking at just running the white through. And he's screwing it. Bloody well. He's okay. Another frame on the board for Kyle Brown. So, Lee breaks dry after an absolutely crunching break. All Kyle's supporters cheering Kyle on. just in case Facebook does go again, I'm going to, if it does go, not until, but I will lower the quality slightly. So it will only affect YouTube viewers, but I don't think you'll notice much difference, if any. Well, he's left him a chance. I think he was trying to get the white between the black and the red to try and leave Lee nothing to go at, but he's under it, that. So he's given Lee a great chance here. Could have been better. Might be forced to taking the one over the all here. Not too sure. Plant's a little bit more trickier, so maybe just try and screw down for a red. He has done. That's a great shot. It's a little bit too much, but it's okay. Certainly can see the one over the top right hand pocket. Oh, that's a little bit more than he wanted, so this makes it a little bit more difficult now. Surprised we didn't get a bit of a cheer from the Barrowing Furnace supporters, because it's certainly made it a little bit more hard work for Lee. Why is he going for the nip? Surely that was a nip. Having another look at it. Tell you what a great shot. That certainly didn't look like it went. Just needs to drop this in. A slight angle would be good. And he's got it. Just so he can play this dead weight. White will automatically come off the cushion to leave a shot on the black. He's just got 100% on the pot. He's gone quiet. He's played it well. Oh, he's come out a little bit more than he wanted. But this should be no problem to Lee. Just getting up the shot. Just getting off the shot. Just have a good look round. Just compose himself. He's nailed it for 6-3. Chance here for Kyle. That's where he leaves here. Not too sure if that yellow is closest to actually goes in this bottom right hand corner. The only other one he's got is the one to the top right. Will go in off the yellow on this bottom rail, but obviously doesn't like that. Well, he might be forced into it now, unless he can see the one just to the right of the black. If he can see that, he may well take that one. Be perfect to get position for the one to the left middle. There's quite a few. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, as you know, it's not the biggest of clubs in the world, but probably 100 or so people. Maybe a few less, actually. Just seems busy. So, Kyle taking that 10th frame there. And supporters giving them all the encouragement he needs. Later break. Just over the 2 frame advantage. So, cheers, Steve. Yeah, I was just talking to one of the Red River supporters. Obviously, I know quite a few of them from when I was playing county. I know James Brookens has just posted in the FY Pool Challenge. I'll remind everybody tonight, if you're listening, James, if you don't mind posting it for me. I was going to post it. I'll probably forget at the break. But if you could just post the challenge finishes at midnight tonight. Anybody else wishing to have a go in tomorrow night's final need to be having a go before 12 at midnight tonight. So all those of you in the FY postcode area that are tuned in watching this, if you're near a pool table, you need to be going to the FY Pool Challenge, Straight Pool Challenge Facebook page, looking at the rules, pay your entry fee, and get yourself having a go. If you're in queues already, come and see me, or Danny. You'll see Danny, he's in the building, and he'll explain all you need to know. But you've got till 12 midnight tonight. That's it. Finals are tomorrow, 7 p.m. Sorry about that, just catching Dean's attention. There will be a break after 15 frames. He's played that well. Six-5, he's back within one frame. Mr. Cloughson. Oh. First real, I was going to say tactical frame, but we've had a couple of long frames so far. We've had a couple of 10-minute frames. One that was just over 11 minutes. Not what you'd expect from these two players, but obviously it all depends how the balls break. Break nice. Both these two players are well capable of, we've seen, clearing the table. He's got a fine one here, although the two reds in the middle of those yellows. I won't be too worried where the white lands. Just looking at coming off two cushions here. Well, I think he was looking to pot it. Not a bad effort. Just went to the bar before as well, and quite a few in the bar area watching it on the TV. Standing room only in here. It's nice to see Kyle playing in pants and not shorts. Just realised he's always in shorts. Ian Smith, a legend from Preston. And the singles in Preston, I don't know how many times. About 11 times or something like that. Very, very good player. Been about a lot of years. Turned up with his missus. All the way from Preston. Can't be bad. Oh, I think he was playing the pot. Did go. Nowhere near. Again, it's those two reds in the middle of the table that's causing Kyle a problem here. He needs to find a way of developing them. He's tried. Just not quite. Gary Peck. I think he's done a few shifts in the kitchen as Dean. It's Pumblallard. You're not supposed to be DJing at this time of night, Gary. Was that a bit later? So the game's just gone a little bit, I wouldn't say stale, but just a little bit slow now, which is why obviously you can hear quite a few more talking. Just waiting for the action to pick up. Doesn't want that in. He's okay. We are looking at the quieter end of the room. Bad shot. Not too sure how Facebook is it in a minute, but on my screen it's just stopped. It's telling me that we're still streaming, so just let me know. It's okay. For some reason, I've lost it on my tablet. I don't know what's going on with the internet in here. Those of you on Facebook, I'm just going to stop the stream for about 5 seconds, that's all, just while I load the quality. Apologies for that again. It must be streaming to both YouTube and Facebook that's causing it. I don't know. YouTube was online okay. I've just reduced the quality a little bit just to help it with the bandwidth. So we should be okay. I missed your last comment before, Gary. But we should be okay now. I've reduced the quality a little bit. Yeah, and it's as frustrating for me as it is for you when this happens. I don't know what it is with Facebook lately. It's happened a few times over the last couple of weeks. YouTube's been absolutely fine. Maybe I need to uninstall it and reinstall it again, I don't know, but yeah, Wayne Bates, it's just Facebook, I don't know what it is. Oh, it's probably Gazpec that's caused that. It's just Facebook. YouTube's been fine all the way through. I've just stopped it manually so I can reduce the quality a little bit, like I said, but I don't know. I really don't know. It is a decent internet here. Well, certainly decent enough to run 2 separate streams. So it is getting a little bit noisy in here now. I think possibly a lot of it is down to the fact that the game has just gone a little bit stale. The balls are lying. Both players not wanting to give anything away. So until we get some movement in the frame, obviously one or two are a bit distracted. It's just looking and making sure that that's not a planting off, and it certainly isn't. I think it's just bottom side of that middle pocket. Well, it's more than bottom side of the middle pocket. You might see Lee having a go here. With the red being where it is on the top left-hand side of the table, you can possibly look at developing both them 2 yellows on that right-hand rail and flicking the red onto the yellow. If it comes out, he's got frame at his mercy. Well, I only needed to do one of them. The other one flies down the rail. That's in. He's okay there now. See James Miller joining us. Unlucky earlier. James. He's okay. He's just got to navigate this white back down this right hand side of the table for the black. Should be okay from here. I think this might just, although there'll do a bit of cheering, might just silence the crowd a little bit. Well, he's tried it. He's not got the side on it. It flies in the middle though. Flies in the top. Take your pick. He's got a big pocket in the middle. He can plate it off the red if he so wished. Declan 125.8, 42k. Great win from Declan. Great player as well. A pleasure of meeting him for the first time a couple of weeks ago down at Savannah's. Very well. The crowd, as expected, waking up. I was certainly watching that one. So, 7-5, Lee Anderson. There will be a break after 15 frames. And the stream will go off on both YouTube and Facebook. And I'll restart it as soon as we come live again. I'll let you know roughly how long we'll be as soon as we get to that point. Dean, the referee, will probably give both players a certain amount of time. Does a favour, Lee. Refrain from stuff like that. Otherwise I will stop you from commenting. Whatever it is you've got to say with regard to something like that, just take it up with the guy himself. You've obviously not been watching from the start if you think it's a cheat. I suggest you go back and have a quick look at the videos. What you're referring to I don't know, but certainly not going to have any chat like that. On my stream, never have done, never will do. So we'll leave it at that. I'm not going to type it out, but just received a private message. I've no idea, buddy. I've really no idea. Must be from days gone by. I don't know. Good evening to Jason Owen, the Q Guru. Just tuned in. Quite a few familiar faces, names tuning in at the moment. Tom Robinson, Jenny Wright's back. Dave Hardy, nice to see you, Dave. Watching. Steve Marshall, Ben Willisey, Carl Toombs. Good evening, boys and girls. As you can see, currently 7 frames to 5 to Lee Anderson. Race to 25. 13,600 pot. Good evening to Joe as well. On your own Facebook. Exactly, that's what I was saying and referring to before, Chris. So it must be something from past, I don't know. But some people do perceive certain things to be cheating, but I know Lee is straight, if not anything else that I know of him anyway, when it comes to calling fouls on himself. Anyway, done with. Good evening also to Mark Gray, last year's Bapto runner-up, still the reigning runner-up till June. Jed Brannan. Good evening, Jed. Arlene McGugan. Good evening, Arlene. The last frame was the longest frame of the night so far. 21 minutes. You won't believe it with these two. Well, there's no need to start bragging, Janie. Certainly is a packed house, Josh. Standing room only. In fact, it's that busy. They've got it on the TV, watching it on YouTube, downstairs in the bar area. Listening to me waffle on. But also watching Lee about to, well, maybe could have done with a little bit more there, but I was going to say about to rack another frame up. Just needs to be careful. He's just got to pull it back a few inches and he should be fine. Yeah, still ready to run up till June. It was 6 minutes 40 seconds, that frame. Yeah, he's playing very well at the moment, is Lee. Obviously Kyle's, he's not that far behind, to be fair. 3 frames in it. It is early days still. He's done what he's needed to do when he's had the chances. Certainly earlier on. First 2 frames he was sat down, he had 1 shot, which was the break in the second frame. But there has been a few tactical frames, about 3 or 4 now. The one before the last being the longest, over 21 minutes, nearly 22 minutes it was. But, as we know with these two, if they get half a chance, the table will be empty. Yeah, he did rally well, did Kyle. And He's dropped one again. Apart from the money match, there's quite a few locals in tonight as well. Enjoying I was going to say a quiet game of pool, but snooker. But it ain't that quiet. We'll try and collar somebody to come and join us on commentary for the second half of this match. See if Mr. Clough's still in the other room. Just a reminder as well to everybody that's local to Blackpool, over 50s. We've got an over 50s comp in here tomorrow. Get yourself in when the club opens about 11:30. And tomorrow night it's the FY Straight Pool Challenge Finals. That will be coming to you live from around about 7 o'clock. Should be a good laugh. Not as big a pot as we expected, but got to start somewhere, I suppose. But nevertheless, should still be a good fun night. Something a little bit different. I just noticed Mr. Chalmers has joined us wee small hours over there in Thailand. Obviously can't be busy tonight. Good evening or good early morning, Dave. You'll be happy to know that it's absolutely rammed in here tonight. Standing room only in the main room. And it's pretty busy downstairs as well. Quite a few watching on the TV. So you don't have to worry about overspending at the moment. Down a nice little steady clearance here from Lee. Just taking his time. And that's what it's all about. When you get opportunities, you've got to make sure you take them. No silly mistakes. So easy to gift a frame away. Players like Lee will certainly be looking at coming to the table, working a route out, and more or less sticking to it all the way through. As you can see, Kyle there took his trainers off. I was told earlier, does it pretty regular at the Red River Club. Plays in his, still playing his socks. I presume that's obviously more for comfort than to put his opponent off. Yeah, that's what I thought, Mark, when I said it. Yeah. I think that's why he goes to Thailand, because everything's that cheap. So after this frame, it will be a 15-minute break. So more than likely be looking at restarting the second half around about 25 past 8. Depending on how long this takes. Lead to break. We'll be looking for another breaking dish. We've only had one, which was the second frame of the night. Unless I've missed any. I don't think I have. Another crunching break there from Lee Anderson, but losing the white straight into the top right hand corner pocket. Giving Kyle a great chance here. To go into the break, trailing by only 3 frames. And Mueller's look nailed on here. Can't see Kyle missing these. Doesn't have to do anything silly. Just drop this one in top right with a little bit of left hand side. Just needs his white, maybe just a little bit lower than where it is now. It's gone around the back of it, it's caught the red. Didn't want to do that. He's still okay. He'll take the one down the bottom rail now, I think. Oh, he's gone a bit low on it. He'd like to have been straight on that. He'll still take it, I think, and just drop it in. He's just got to be careful now. He doesn't want to go past them reds. Snooker himself. He doesn't want to go too short either. If it had been straight, he could have just pulled the white back. Just makes it a little bit more difficult. He's missed the pot, and that's because he's thinking about the white. It may seem like he's got a big gap there between the black and reds, but so easily go past or come up short. bit of thinking to do really. He's just got to be careful. Both these yellows are easily potable. Haven't got a camera angle. Dean stood in the way. Just tell him to. Do you know something? He's when I saw you pop up online, I thought, I bet you something. He'll pop down here tonight.
Well,
I wasn't going to ask you.
Face.
You know what I mean? But I just thought I knew you was going to pop down.
Yeah. Well, it's a top game, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. So I've just been joined, if you don't know, by my well, I'll not say former or anything like that, because sidekick.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
He's not been with us for. I know you've been busy with grandson and what have you, and
I have
a bit of work and
a lot of work commitments.
Yeah,
Wayne, it's sort of.
Dave Hardy.
Curtailed it, but yeah,
Good
nice to
evening,
be on
Dave.
the air. Nice to be on the air and watching this great game tonight.
So have you watching it from home?
I sort of I put it on. Lee was 7-5 up. I knew he was playing, and I knew there was some coverage, but I had some stuff to sort. So when I put it on at 7-5 and I watched it, I thought I've just got to get down there and see it.
Well, you've just come right in time, because we're having a 15-minute break after this, Dave.
That's how I like it. 5 minutes work at 15 minutes of a break.
Yeah. It's a shame James doesn't get that, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Stop it. Don't give him ideas. Yeah. No, it's nice to be back on air and imparting anything we've ever learnt over the years.
Yeah, I've not learnt anything, me.
No.
So,
I'll keep seeing these pictures of you turning up on air, happy memories from like 10 years ago and 20 years ago and 30 years ago.
You have to keep reliving them memories. Cause
well, that's like the song says, isn't it? Thanks for the memories. Yeah, Lee's been playing fairly solid up to now.
He has, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Kyle's not had too many good chances. We've had a few really bogged down games, if you will.
Yeah.
About 4 or 5 of them. A 21-minute frame from these two. It's unbelievable.
Is that what we're on for this one?
No, that's what was on 3 frames ago. We had well, it was a 22-minute frame, a second short of 22 minutes.
Yeah.
So, you wouldn't have thought it with these two, but it does happen.
Well, I know Lee's been putting a bit of time in and practicing, as I'm sure Kyle has as well. But obviously, I've seen Lee practicing, and I haven't seen Kyle. Oh, that was a bad luck, that, wasn't it? Yeah.
Lee will play the plant now, I would have thought. He may well even look at a 3-ball plant here, because the yellow's right over the pocket. You can almost afford to. He's just got to cue it right. But if he plays the 2-ball plant into this bottom left, he's still got a slightly awkward red. So, which is why I said he may well look at a 3-ball plant here.
Well, he's got that gap, hasn't he, between the 2 reds in the middle and the one to the left-hand side of him, which looks like he might. You're right there.
Yeah,
Wayne.
he's going to play.
Is
well,
it?
He can play it from either side.
Well,
really.
he can. Yeah.
It's how he feels.
Yeah.
I think the gap between the reds, near from where the brown spot is possibly the best way to go.
Yeah, he's obviously given a lot of thought. It's a big shot.
If he goes from the left-hand side, he's always going to be, because he's cutting it back, he's always going to be on the one to the middle pocket.
Yeah.
Just in case they go a little bit funny, these. Well, he's still looking at the plant. He's just moved the white over there, but he's still looking at the plant.
I think
he's going direct. He's not bothering with a 3-ball plant.
No.
Changed his mind. And he's a little bit awkward there, Dave.
It is, isn't it?
It does go. It's a fine cut, but the white's tucked up on that bottom cushion.
Yeah, the light's at about an inch or so off, wasn't he? Just to give him that bit of manoeuvre on this next shot. Especially with Kyle having that yellow over the middle pocket there. It's a big target for him, isn't it? To get over there, there's nothing in its way. So.
Yeah, he's just got to be careful here now. I'd have gone for the 3-ball plant, Dave.
I think you know.
In hindsight
I agree with you. I think that might have been. Yeah. It would have held the white further up the table anyway, wouldn't it?
You're catching the first one pretty thick. On the right-hand side as we're looking, you would have always been on either the one to the middle or the one to the top right. So he's going to play safe here, hide the white behind the black. He's just made it a little bit more difficult for himself now.
Yeah, he's going to need to break them two up, isn't it?
Just checking to see if it's a total snooker.
I mean, there's not a lot of angles here for Kyle to get out of this one. He's struggling to go to the top end of the table and come back down.
I think he can get between the gap. Looking there, you can possibly get between the gap, but it's not what you get, it's what you leave here, Dave.
Yeah,
that's what this is all about, this shot here. He's got to make sure that Dave's not got anything easy to open up with, and I can't see where he can get that from.
Right. He's looking at coming off this bottom cushion then, isn't it? He keeps looking at that. I think shows his lack of options. Yeah,
there's not like, again, like I say, I mean, to hit it is possibly not that difficult really, but it's what you leave after.
Oh, he's
caught the black.
He has. Right, now we can use these shots now, can't he, to break them two up? I think he will do, you know. Do you think there's anything taking yellow out while he's there? No, maybe not.
I don't think he needs to go anywhere near that yellow.
No.
It's the two sets of two balls together that's the two in the middle are okay because there's gaps and they're going certainly going to the top left. It's these two on the side rail here that he needs to develop. He's okay there, you know.
He is. Yeah.
Again, still a bit of work to do, but at least they've all got pockets. Lee will definitely be one of going in 10-5 in front. He'll want this 5-frame lead. Massive lead it is. Although there's still a long way to go.
There is indeed. Psychologically, it's a big barrier for him, isn't it, though? Because, I mean, you know, he knows then than Kyle knows himself. He's got to win 6 on trot to get back.
Kyle's well more than capable of pulling back. It's just, you've got to do it.
It's the psychological side of the game, isn't it, Wayne?
Sam, this is black ball rules.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to start putting that on soon because I am doing a few world rules comps. I've always been known not to do world rules, but I am doing a few coming up.
Yeah, it's nice to see you busy on the air.
It's going to be non-stop soon, Dave. Honestly, it really is. I've got quite a lot coming up.
No, it's great, mate. It's great.
And then with the competition I've just announced last about 4 or 5 days ago, the Savannah Elite. I'm just working on that slightly. I just had a chat with a couple of the top players just to get a little bit of feedback.
Yeah.
So it might just alter slightly, but it won't be too much different to what it is. But what will happen is 100%, without a doubt, 100% of the entry fees will be getting paid out.
Wow.
That is a certainty. So it just might be that the entry fee might be a little bit lower, that's all. We'll still be looking at over or just short of 130,000. But it will all be getting paid out. I ain't taking nothing out of that. My fees and everybody else's fees will come from somewhere else, but it certainly won't come out.
Sponsorships, is it?
Sponsorships, maybe Calcutta's, whatever, I don't know, but it will certainly not come out of the players' entry fees, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And I'll be looking to generate a few extra funds as well to go back in the pot, which is what I announced originally anyway. A few qualifiers, so we'll see. But it will change slightly to what I announced. But what won't change is what is actually being paid out. It will be 100% plus of the players' entry fees, which is what it's all about, Dave.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's what the players want. It's what the players are entitled to, really. It's how it should happen. So back to the game, and Lee decided he's taking the top one. He's just got to be careful. He doesn't want to run past this black. Chuck his eye off it. Chuck his eye off it because he knew he didn't want to come too far. This is a bit of a gift. I mean, he'll not be too worried. He's still, you know, he's still going to have a 3-frame lead, but that 3 or 5 frames, it's a big difference.
Yeah, yeah.
So once this frame's finished, the stream will go off. You'll get a notification as soon as we come back live again on both YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah, well done, Kyle, on that last frame.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Banging in here.
Yeah,
So yeah, we'll see you all in about 15 minutes time,
Yep.
around about 8:30. Don't go too far away. We will be back.
We will.